Hi there, I hope that everything is all right in this moment. And let's start with the main topic for today, for this video, with the aim of this video, which is to analyze the difference or how to use the gerunds and the infinitives. So let's get started. What is a gerund? A gerund in English, when I refer about a gerund, we refer about the verb with ing. So this is what we call a gerund. The infinitive is referred or it refers about the verbs that always have the to plus the verb. So, for instance, working, it's a gerund, and to work, this is an infinitive. Okay, now, what's the situation? ing is not always used for the present progressive. Tengo muchos estudiantes que piensan que el ing siempre va a significar ando y endo. Y eso no es correcto. El ing no siempre significa ando y endo. El ing siempre va a significar ando y endo cuando tengo un verbo to be antes, when I have the present continuous. For example, in the present continuous or present progressive, a sentence like I am working. This sentence, as we all know, this sentence means, the meaning is estoy trabajando. That would be the meaning. Estoy trabajando. Okay, perfect. But if I say this sentence, I like working, this sentence means me gusta trabajar. Okay, so this is what I want you to give attention. Vean que el primer ing significa trabajando, pero este no significa me gusta trabajando, me gusta trabajar. What is the meaning of this? That the ing can have two meanings. It can mean ando, endo, or it can mean the infinitive version. How do we know it? Siempre y solamente el ing va a significar ando y endo cuando está el verbo to be antes, cuando está precedido por el verbo to be, y eso es el presente progresivo. Cualquier otro ing que exista y que veamos en el idioma, siempre va a significar el verbo en el infinitivo. Hoy vamos a ver esos. Hoy vamos a enfocarnos con los verbos en infinitivos. So, the ones that are not related to ando y endo. Entonces, quitemos la idea del ando y endo en este tema. Okay, in this case, when I say I like working and when can we say I like to work? Okay, so let's get to analyze it when it's the situation. I have told you, to most of you, that in English, when we have two verbs, we need to separate one verb and another verb. We need always to separate the verbs by a to. Siempre que tenemos dos verbos, se separan por un to. Es una regla que yo usualmente digo. Hay excepciones, ¿ok? Esas excepciones es lo que vamos a llamar gerundios. Vamos a analizar esas reglas. Entonces, podemos tener una situación en la cual tengamos un verbo and one verb with ing. This is what we call gerund, and this is what we call infinitive. So, let's analyze it. First, with gerunds. Let's start with the gerunds. Okay, the gerunds are used in three cases. At the beginning of a sentence, after a preposition, and after some verbs. So, what's the meaning of this? At the beginning of a sentence, siempre que comience una oración con un verbo, ese verbo va a ir con ing. For example, fumar es malo. This sentence, we say, empiezo con un verbo. Entonces yo no puedo decir smoke. Tengo que decir smoking is harmful. That's how we say dañino. So, this is the first rule. Primera regla. Siempre que comience un verbo, una oración con un verbo, that verb requires ing. It's mandatory. Second rule. After a preposition, prepositions in, on, at, after, before, at, well, at is there. Also, we can say under, above, etc. Any preposition, when I have a preposition, the verbs need ing. The verb needs ing. For example, estoy interesado, I am interested in, me interesa correr. I am interested in, no puedo decir run. ¿Por qué? Porque tengo preposición. I have preposition. La preposición me obliga a agregar ing, a crear el gerundio. I am interested in running. This is the second rule. The only exception is to. La única excepción es to. Cuando tengo to, si fuera aquí el caso que tuviéramos to, no se puede. ¿Ok? To no lo permite. Pero cualquier otra preposición, inmediatamente tengo que transformarlo. Y eso no significa corriendo, es me interesa correr. ¿Ok? Eso es diferente al inglés, al español. Ok, so this is the second rule. The third rule, after some verbs. So in this case, for example, I enjoy, I cannot say I enjoy walk or I enjoy to walk. I cannot say this. This is incorrect. All these verbs that we have here, the verb that goes after needs ing. Todos estos verbos que tenemos aquí, el verbo que le siga, o sea, son excepciones del to. Todos los verbos que le sigan a estos de aquí van a llevar ing. Entonces, si yo digo I enjoy, como tengo enjoy aquí en la lista, inmediatamente no puedo decir to walk, tengo que decir I enjoy walking. Y eso significa yo disfruto caminar, no es yo disfruto caminando, yo disfruto caminar. So, yo terminé de estudiar. I finished studying. I consider working in a big company. I quit smoking. So this is the situation with the gerunds. So just to recap, gerunds, we use ing at the beginning of a sentence when we have a verb, after prepositions except to, and after enjoy, finish, stop, quit, mind, postpone, put off, and these ones here, we need ing. How do we know this? Memory. Only memory. This is the solution. Just through memory, we are able to memorize this. Then the other part is easier. After the rest of the verbs, so we have this list. All the rest of the verbs need to. These are just examples. So any other verb, cualquier otro verbo del idioma, que no sean esos que teníamos en la lista anterior, siempre vamos a agregar. We are always going to add to. So, for instance, I want to study. Okay. I hope to learn. That's the situation with these verbs. Got it? That's why, as I said, when we have these verbs, after these verbs, ing. Take a look, Johnny Walker. El eslogan de Johnny Walker es keep walking. Por eso es que tiene ing. Después de keep, el verbo lleva ing. Keep walking. Yo considero estudiar, I consider studying. Okay? That's why only memory here. Only memory. The rest of the verbs too. Always in the rest of the cases, any other verb except this group here, we have verb to and the verb. Okay, and now these are other verbs, and in these cases, with these verbs, I have two options. I can use any of the options that we have in the language. So in these possible cases, I may say I like, and I have two options. I like running, or I may say I like to run. Understood? So after begin, like, start, hate, love, can't stand, and continue, we may use any option. We have two options. I begin studying English in December, or I begin to study English in December. I hate working at night, or I hate to work at night. So any answer that you have here is going to be okay. That's why this is not to memorize, because any option is going to be okay. That's why this is the most important about how to use gerunds and infinitives. Now, in this case, take a look. I enjoy to work, or I enjoy working. Enjoy is from gerund. So after enjoy, we need ing. That's why I say I enjoy working in the garden. I want is infinitive. I want to drink tea. Unfinished. So let's take a look. Where do we have finish? And in this case, finish is for the gerund. So I finished, we need ing. And finished studying. He plans to go by plane. I postpone, ing, postpone doing, because postpone, as you may take a look in here, postpone is here in the gerund list. So postpone, I postpone doing. They hope to visit, this is infinitive. I am interested in, cuando tengo preposiciones, el verbo sigue con ing. I am interested in playing soccer. I can swim. Los modales no aplica esta regla, es una excepción simplemente para recordar que con modales nunca pongo tú, ni ing, ni nada. No digo I can to swim, ni digo I can swimming. Es I can swim. Ellos no aplican nada de esto. They are an exception. They are protected, let's say. I love. For love, I may use both options, gerund or infinitive. So I love to listen or I love listening. And in this case, I start the sentence with a verb. So studying is important for any scholar. Estudiar es importante para cualquier erudito. Studying is important for any scholar. That's why this is the rule that we got with this. So now, just for you to have an idea, to understand this, remember, when we refer about gerunds, we use gerunds at the beginning of a sentence. At the beginning of a sentence. Then, after prepositions, and after some verbs. Verbs, for instance, after enjoy, finish, etc. Postpone, and we need to memorize these verbs. Then, when do we create infinitives? Infinitives is when we have two verbs. Verb and verb is separated by a to. Cuando tengo dos verbos, siempre los voy a separar por un to, excepto los que tenemos en la lista de los infinitivos, de los gerundios, como enjoy, finish, postpone y los demás que teníamos. After prepositions, ing. Siempre que tengo una preposición y un verbo, agrego ing, excepto el to, con el to no se puede. Y al principio de una oración, siempre voy a tener ing. Okay, that's the situation that we have here. I hope that you understood and that this able was helpful for you to understand the most important situations and the most important grammar rules that we had in this video. Any doubts, let me know.